All right, hey everybody. Out in the garden again. Been doing a bunch of cleanup, getting ready for this year. I got some composting straw bales here that are gonna go into more of my beds. I used a straw mulch last year as a test on a few beds, and it really turned out really good. My weeding went way down, and the moisture in the soil stayed so much longer. So I really like using that now. Be careful. There's a difference between straw and hay. You lay hay down, hay can have weed seeds and other things in it that you don't want. I burned this out the other day, if you saw the video, and it's right at the right time because we are starting to get asparagi. All the trees are now budding. The apples are just starting to break. Grapes are just starting to break. The peaches have been going for a while, but see some of the work that I've been doing in here. That was one of the beds that I did straw, and I haven't weeded that yet this year. There's the one weed I see in it. I just finished this bed and this bed. We got some cilantro that overwintered. Mrs. Squid will end up making like 10 pints of salsa that we'll put in the pantry. Some dill that actually survived as well, so I'm going to let that grow, and then I'll dry that again and use it for our pickles. And some parsnips that hung out, and I missed a few weeds there. And again, another two beds that I didn't touch, and very few weeds. One lone garlic I guess I forgot to harvest last year, and then an onion as well. And then this is a few short rows of my garlic, and then we've got onions in here and up that side. This basically is what those other beds I just showed you looked like. And I'm going through and I'm hand picking those things out. And then I've got a couple of carrots, 3-4 carrots over there that I overwintered. There's probably more than that, but that I'm going to let go to seed this year so I can collect seeds, and that'll be thousands of seeds off that. Another bed that I had a little bit of straw down, but not a lot. And then here again, another example of just where not being covered. You're going to get weeds no matter what you do. As soon as you put a shovel in the soil and you turn that over, you're releasing weed seeds. There's some spinach that is survived over the winter, and I'll let that grow too. And then of course, if you saw, these are the boys' beds. I want to put a little bit more dirt on top of them, and we're actually this weekend going to be doing their garden plan of what they're going to grow and take care of in these beds. So you know, it's busy, you know, it's work, but you keep learning something new every single time, and that's kind of the key thing, is like continue to learn and continue to you know, gain that knowledge so that you're not trying to grow food when you've never done it before, because it'll be a bad day. So hope this helps, is informative. The only other thing I'd say is that whether you're doing a Back to Eden or a Ruth Stout or a Mike Mortensen, right? It's got to be you. It's what works for you. So just because this is my method doesn't mean that this method is going to work for you. Doesn't mean the Garden of Eden is going to work for you. Doesn't mean the other Ruth method is going to work for you. You got to find your method that works. So hopefully this and other people's videos on what they're doing, you come up with your hybrid that is the best thing that you know how to do. So take care, guys.